Welcome to 375 Ninks Road, St Andrews.
Up to here.
Do you practice the splits? Come on, let's go, guys.
Here we are at the lounge room, and I tell you now, this place has great history. From the very first night that we were here, we started here, and it's continued on and developed into not only a pool table in fact. There was a pool table in this room, but since then, we've developed it into a cricket stadium, and then that is just developed form of this lounge room with many broken lights, and of course, the odd painting here and there and everywhere. It brings a tear to my eye to see this great cricket ground go, but it was used one last time, and it brought the crowd to a standing ovation. This stadium can hold 250,000 on a good day. It's just magical. Here we are with what we call Mom's room, with the skylights up top, and windows over there and over there. It just really shows that this is a room with windows in it. And there was a bed at a time, but unfortunately those times are past and gone beyond. And here we have the room where there's old stuff used to be, and now it's cleared out, where memories were brought back. And we see now what a room is like when there's nothing there. As we move on throughout what we call Mother's Room, we cast upon the great view that is outside with the ever so famous Catcade, where cats have roamed across here from Bob to Ming and everyone in between. It is really just something that is a significant part of this house. And over here, we have the ensuite where you can go to the toilet if you want, you can have a shower if you want. It's really multi-complex. And this room really is it's just this house in general, and it really is just magical. Here we have the single most famous room in the house, where a great man once slept many a night. Jackson Bellingham. My God, his face, what am I going now? If you saw him, you'd be going, wow, can't that That was the bed right there, where many nights were slept. He didn't always sleep here, of course. He slept in another room for a while, but Louis moved here. The greatest move I felt he made. Out there is another magnificent view, where we see the wood and the hill. The combination is something quite remarkable. And here we used to have a mirror and a case, but that is gone now. As all the things are gone, really, it's just magical. As here we are, we've moved on to the study room, where really it was a room with a computer, books, and a phone. The famous quote that the one great person said was, "Why don't you just clean up the study?" And no one did it until that magical day where moving day began. And now we see an empty room where once there were papers all over the floor, all over the bench, and you could barely tell where the keyboard was. But now it's empty, where the echo sounds across the great valley that is St. Andrews. Really, this is magical. Here we have the kitchen, where food is deposed until it is eaten, sometime after. Keys cupboards were filled with food, but now they're deposited away from the cupboards, where they'll be soon departed into the distance. I can see some of the magical changes. First, the jug of water was here where the fridge was, but now it's over here. An even more dramatic move was the biscuit jar, which was once there, in this cupboard right here, but now it's over here, just outside the cupboard. The most famous bit about this area was when that cat, that famous cat, Ming, I do believe her name was, whenever someone entered the kitchen, she would run up, jump across this bench here, walk across here, and eventually find her way here where food was given to her on a daily basis. Here we have the microwave where many meals were cooked, but the microwave is gone. In fact, I didn't even notice that PowerPoint there. Here we have the stove where you cook food like spaghetti. And the sink, of course, where you wash the dishes. Magical. Here we have another room in the house where people slept. I do believe the person that people was Justin Bellingham, brother of that great man. We have a room that used to be filled with mess everywhere and anywhere, but now, where the bed used to be here, where the bookcase used to be there, and where the cupboards are always been there, they are now empty. There's another view, of course, right over here, where you can see the cat cage if you do look closely. There it is, right there. It really is just one of those rooms where you just think to yourself, it's part of the house, it's part of ourselves. Really, this is magical. And here we have another one of the bedrooms, but it wasn't used in the bedroom for very long. Once Bellingham made his move across the hall, this was used as a laundry room and at times a study room for Justin when he was in year 12. What a time that was ago. There was a desk right there where it was set up for the studying period of that time. I took a clothes drawer right here, and it is now just filled with clothes anywhere now. There aren't as many as there was before. There are the cupboards there which were filled with childhood memories. And the most famous painting here, I do believe it was the Twitty Pie one. Really, this is magical. A man once said, "Your soul is placed in a bathroom." And here we have that bathroom. Some say it was too dirty up in the tiny parts, where the roof went as high as man could see himself. But of course, this bathroom was used for all the right reasons, with the sink right there, which is used regularly by those who are living in the house, and by guests as well. We had a shower, which people used to have a shower. It was used for all the reasons that man expected it to. And a spa, which was never used. Some say it brings a tear to your eye. For me, It really is just disappointing. We have the fan here, which we don't use anymore, and we may never use again. And of course a clock, which that is the symbol of the bathroom. Without it, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be as magical. And we move along now to a room which is basically 2 rooms in one. Not only is it the laundry are washed, but you go into the toilet here, where people go to the toilet. We have what used to be the dryer and washing machine right here. And we have the sink here, which will remain here for generations to come. We have the window where the cat cage begins, where cats of many went through this window and through the cage to their designated position where they would sleep. Here we would have the spider catcher and the mop. And the mop remains here. It may not remain here for much longer. And the toilet we have already shown. Together, they make a combination that's just magical. As now we enter what has been mentioned as many, but not always saw and seen by everyone, the cat cage. We have here the window, which begins it all, where cats would then make their move across the planks here, maybe sleeping on this pillow set up, walking down the ladder and eating off some of the grass that's grown across here. As we move along to the other half, cats would peer through the window and see the people who were going to the toilet, possibly laughing at them. Here is the only door to the cat cage, which gives humans access to the cats in their private area. Unfortunately, the cage may now be enclosed forever. As we come across here to the runway, where cats would either run, walk, or possibly jog across there. As then they had 2 paths. They often only had one, but a second was then built. We will go across now to the left-hand side, where if cats make a left-hand turn, they would keep walking across to a designated sleeping area. A similar situation, but a more advanced area if you go across to the right. And then we see a beautiful setup area with tin roof and just luxury all along. That really just sets off the rest of the backyard, where a view for most would be just something unforgettable. Trees that go 80 feet tall, and we have the clothesline, which doesn't go 83 feet tall, but it gets close on a good day. Really, it's magical. As we come now to the side of the house, we see the extension, which a great man once said, it was simply an unfinished project. We move inside as it is being closed and given windows, making it as seem as if it was part of the house only. But it wasn't. Let's get out. We have the path down there, which can walk easily towards the garage, where people still come here to look at those wine barrels and possibly move them as they are today. We now move across, where you can see the whole inside of the house through these windows. And this was used as a storage area for the movie made. It really is just magical. One thing unique about this house is the open area, which is the dining room and living room. There are no walls separating these two, but you just had the feeling that there was an imaginary wall. We could have the dividance of the eating area and the living area. Here we have the dining area, where tables once were. There were chairs, 6 of them at the unit, then to 5, then to 4, and to 3. It was a dramatic thing. Here we have the shoe area, where shoes were placed after they were worn. But they were worn again, however. Here we have the area where the dog slept, the dog named Gypsy. She's some dog I told you about. That was the sleeping area. And here we are to the living area, where there were couches, different couches at different times. But then the sleeping area.
We're filming.
we have the living area once again, but there were different couches at different times. We ended up having cream colored couches. And we have the TV, we have many TVs, broken different ways, but this one has survived the long trip. There's the fireplace, I tell you now. One thing that won't be missed by this family is the consistency of putting out getting fires all the winter. But overall, the scenario and the view of the double rooms is just magical. But now we see the family leave with the Euro car truck now packed, full of what possessions the family do own. The extra things being placed into various trailers, cars. We see the end of an era, but the beginning of a new one. Something that the family will know is magical.
I thought you got a traveller, Jack.
That's it.
Okay. Wagon train. Oh. My lift. I'm going to be the first to the convoy, am I?
We're gone. And we're gone.
Fine.
Alright?
Yep. Here we go.
I'm
The
a bit
offic-
scared.
The official moment.
Hey, Sue, look
well, no,
this way.
Jack,
It's got a deadlock on it. Wonder?
You need to
There we go.
Welcome to my home. Stay little.
There's some mail. We got some mail for you.
Oh, there you go. Hi, welcome to my home. This is my house. I feel a bit more.
Here's Jackson's room, but the lights don't work. There's the bathroom. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's the mirror. Here's Mum's room. Here it is. Lights don't work here either. There's a duck. I mean, we'll have fun with those ducks. And here's Justin's room.
Which one's which room?
Okay. This is Mum's room.
Okay.
Okay, this
Who
is...
gets the pink room?
I get the pink room. And here's Jackson's room.
It's awesome. I could show them things. Yeah, I'm gonna open some curtains. And you get the pink room?
Let's go into the backyard.
You can't get out there.
Oh,
Yeah, no, come up, did it? No, it doesn't. I wonder where the other keys are.
alright, let's just air conditioner? What do you do with those? Well, there you go, Jack.